Thanks for checking our channel. This is going to be a repair video, hopefully on a, well, technically a Parmak 6-volt solar unit. Older style. It's a flashing light, but this is called the Range Master. It's a 6-volt solid state unit. I do not know the age of it. I just know that it's old or older, probably from the 80s, 90s. I don't know, somewhere in that range. So we're going to take a look at this here and see if we can get the thing going or not. I don't know. I noticed one thing right now, the switch is broken. They used to use the push button on their 6 and 12 volt units, solar wise, up until probably 15 something years ago, give or take. So some of these, they went to a toggle switch or whatever you want to call it. Years ago, because of the problem of these getting pushed in and stuck, they just rust and corrode on the inside and stuff, and then it seizes up. But trying to get this baling wire off there, and these wing nuts and bolts and stuff are so rusted on there I can't hardly turn the things. So we're going to spray them down, let them sit for a second. Oh, sorry about that. A sneeze building up, couldn't hold it back. Alright, so let me get some spray out here. This is stuff I like to use. It's by CRC, called Knocker Loose. So, smells like orange, like citrus orange smell to it. But it works really good. CRC makes brake clean, all sorts of stuff. Oh, look at that. That worked pretty quick. Grandpa used to work in the overhaul base for TWA at KCI Airport for like 30-some years, and he swore by that stuff. So I finally found it. I was like, oh man, Grandpa said this stuff is really good. So I bought some. And it is pretty good stuff. I don't know if the formulation of the stuff is the same as it was back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, but definitely does a good job. And it doesn't stink, smells pretty good. I wouldn't go and sniff it all the time, but it's got kind of a citrusy smell to it, so it's not too bad. But we're going to get these wing nuts loosened up. This thing might only need a switch, I don't know. I gotta get these wing nuts off here because they're I gotta get these threads cleaned up. I got to get the stupid wire off there, this baling wire that someone used, because it was so rusted. The baling wire, people use it because it's handy and everybody's got to run the farm for different things, but man, it's not good long term for using because it will rust. And this one actually broke. The wire ended up breaking itself, and it's so rusted on there. The metal itself rusts, and it just doesn't do a good job as time goes on. So it's better to use like leftover electric fence wire, some galvanized stuff, aluminum. Oh shoot, this one's, well shoot, this one's turning the whole freaking, there's a nut, like this one's got a nut right here. It's got a nut back there too, and the whole thing's turning on me. Cut them right there. And now let's get this thing apart. We'll check the battery. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Oh, the rust down inside there. I guess it looks like crap. Thing's probably a mess on the inside. I don't know if I have all the parts here to fix it today or not. Let's test the battery. 2 volts on a 6-volt battery. Let's put my power supply. We'll set it to 7.5 volts, and we'll put it across the battery, and we'll see how much of a load it drags the unit down, our power supply down by. No load at all, so the battery's shot. It's flat, probably got bad cells in it. The battery looks somewhat new. I don't know, it's some cheap aftermarket Chinese thing. So that's probably why it didn't hold up either. Okay. Let's take these take these nuts loose. Oh yeah. Oh good. Pliers. Regular pliers, the stupid needle nose, they don't look good for holding nuts like that are kind of rusted. They just want to spin on you. A little bit tight, should come right off. It's come off, but it was really rusty. Okay, that's. Yeah, I've been on there a while. Okay, put this tin can over here. So it definitely needs a new battery. Alright, we need to drill out these bushings. There's one in each corner. Come on. Alright, see what it looks like when we open it up. Freaking mess. Oh yeah, this has definitely seen better days. Okay. Let's apply power. Oh, even those connections are junk. I don't know if we're going to fix this one. The transformer's delaminated. It looks like shit. I bet the only thing good with the thing is probably going to be the solar panel. So he probably... transformer looks like dog crap too. So yeah, we're probably not going to fix this one. If it needs a board, all the rewiring it would take to get, rewire a new board into this thing, because it's totally different with this piece. And this wire here is all corroded up. We'll cut off a little bit more, but I bet it's ate up all the way up inside this thing. Let's see. Alright, and back when this one was being built was around when 6-volt batteries were a positive ground, like old cars and stuff like that. So a positive or a ground is actually the white wire. See how it's going to the frame here? You would think, oh, black's negative, white's positive. Nope, backwards. Black is our positive, white is our negative. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to short across basically where the switch is at, which is right there and there. And I'm just going to force it shut. Nothing, but let's go down here. Nothing. Let's make sure we're getting power to the board, because that wiring is a little suspect. So let me put my meter on. I got my power supply set at, where's it at? Oh, a little, like 6.5 volts, 6.6 volts. So we're going to make sure trace power. So our ground's right here at the frame. Go right there. If your power comes in at, we're not getting anything. Okay. Let's, because this wire here looks like crap. Let's cut it right there. Let's strip this back a little bit. It looks a little bit better. Put a ground on it there. Let's retrace power. So ground is here, positive's here on the fuse. Okay, we're still not getting anything. Let's do a continuity check. We're going to go between here. Power's turned off with the power supply. We're going to go through here and here. Okay, that's good. Let's go from here to here. Well, technically it's reading good, but why aren't we getting good voltage reading? It could be because the stupid switch is closed. Let's try that. So let's go between here and here. There it is. Oh, I had it for a second. 6.5 volts. So power is getting to it. Let's force this switch shut and see if my power supply has any show of draw on it. No. Okay, in order to fix this stupid thing, because it's so ate up inside here, we would need to replace the switch, the transformer, the board, and rewire the whole thing to match up with the newer one, which this is doable, but it's going to be expensive because it's a 6-volt unit and they're only a couple $100 for a replacement unit. The boards, I mean, switch is, you know, $10, $8 for a switch. Transformer's about $30-$40. Board's about $35-$40. So you're going to add about $30 labor to do the whole entire thing. Yeah, you're up to $100+, and then you got the freight, and then you need the battery, which a battery is about $35 for a battery. So then yeah, this is going to be, you know, 100 and some odd dollars plus the freight, which probably be another. It's going to go on about 4 states away. It's probably going to cost about $30 to mail this thing. So yeah, I don't think this one's going to be worth it. I mean, he might as just cut his losses and put that money into a new 6-volt unit, and then just start over with a brand new 3-year warranty with a new Parmak 6-volt unit, because it's going to add up pretty quick with this ordeal. It's just because of age and what the condition of it is. I mean, he also needs a new cork gasket, but that's about $8, $7 for $6, whatever it is for a gasket, so not super expensive, you know. And if that LED's bad, which it is, it's all rusted up there, so we need to put a new LED bulb assembly on there. That's another $3 for that assembly. It's not just an LED; it's a little tube and mounting thing on there. So that's another $3 for that. You know, so it's just going to nickel and dime the value out of this thing. So this is, I'm not going to try real hard to talk him out of it, but I'm gonna persuade him. Hopefully, go that way, because I don't want to put a bunch of money in this thing. If it was mine, I wouldn't. I'm not going to say, well, I've had the thing for 40 years. It's my favorite unit. Well, I know, but you're basically putting all of the new parts for a unit built today into an old unit. So why don't you just buy a new unit with those same parts in there and get a brand new 3-year warranty and a new battery. And it comes with a new battery, new solar panel, the whole 9 yards. Solar panel's probably fine. These panels don't go bad all that often. So, so that's the shame of it. You know, it wasn't as rough a shape as it was in. It'd probably be worth it. But, well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And this one we're probably going to lose on. No big deal. Let the customer do what they want to do. Well, and if he decides he wants to fix it, maybe we'll make a part 2. But I'm about 90% sure he's going to say no. All right, well, thanks for checking us out. Until next time, see you later on.